Yo, what up, guys? This is Bobby, and today I want to talk about change. When you're on semen retention, but when you're on semen retention, you will start to change, but for the better, though. You will obtain positivity, and you're not gonna be no longer feeling negative and being all negative and all that, thinking negative. You're not gonna be like that, when you're on semen retention. You're gonna be more positive, open to being positive. There's gonna be my bad. There's gonna be, a big change when you start to hold on to your energy, man. The longer you go, the positive you go. But the the downside of relapsing on semen retention is gonna be negativity. You're gonna end up being like more negative. You're gonna start to be more negative when you start to relapse and go back to that loophole that you was in from relapsing and all that to the websites and all that, man. And that's the that's where you don't want to be at. You don't want to be at the bottom, the path of destruction. You don't want to be down that path in life, man. But yeah, it's like the longer you go, the more positive you're gonna be. So yeah, man, that's what semen retention brings, is positivity. And people, you're gonna be like positive all the time, man. Like, you're not gonna even want to be like negative and stuff like that. There's gonna be like, you're gonna have people like, how do you get so positive like this? Like what's your secret? How you get positive all of a sudden? And sometimes, you say like semen retention and all that. Like, if you say semen retention, they might end up laughing at you just for saying semen retention. Like, oh, I'm holding on to my, my nut, my life force energy. They might end up laughing at you just because, because most men can't do this practice right here. They're all about, fornicating and, releasing all the time. That's what most men are all about out here. That's what, they like to do, release all the time. So yeah, you tell them that, they're gonna end up start laughing at your face, though. It's because it's something that, they don't really do, It's something most men can do. Like, we're the 1%ers, That's what we are. But yeah, when you're on this journey and doing this practice, the longer you go, the more positive you're gonna be. It's and most people, they're gonna be hating on that too. They're gonna be hating on that positive light that you have. It's because they don't have it themselves. That's what I gotta let y'all know. They're gonna be hating. There's gonna be some haters out there that's hating, that's gonna hate on your light, and they'll do anything to bring it down. They'll do anything, just because they're negative. They got a negative spirit about them. They're gonna do everything to bring that light down, to have you on their level, That's why, oops, excuse me, that's why you don't react to them in certain ways. Don't react to them at all, you know. Just go about your day, you know. Don't react to them. Because all you're doing when you react to them, you're giving them your energy. And they're going to leave with that energy feeling happier than you. Because they got you to react. So, yeah, don't react. Don't give them your energy, man. You know. But yeah, this is Bobby, and I'll talk to y'all in another video. Peace.